Sodor has been through a great deal in its time, from the very beginning with the first 3 railways on Sodor forming to create the Northwestern Railway, which from there led to several trials and tribulations undergone by the family that operated the railway from its first introduction, the Hats, such as both world wars, dieselization, and the issue of certain engines and their states of mind. The director of the railway today is Sir Stephen Topham Hatt, better known as the Fat Controller. Today, the 3rd of January 1994, marks the completion of Ulfsted Castle. The Earl of Sodor, Sir Robert Normanby, had gone on a long tour across the United Kingdom during the restoration of the castle to create a collection of steam engines that had either been rescued from scrap or their blueprints had been found to create replicas of the original locomotive. Many of the engines that have been placed into the museum's collection are put on static displays. Others were restored to full working order and were placed on as Realtor engines, and under the agreements of British Railways are allowed to run on all parts of the British network and also be a shining example for both the Earl and the Northwestern Railway. In order to help boost the popularity of the castle and the museum, Sir Topham Hatt arranged for a luxurious Pullman train to run from the big station to the castle. From there, the enthusiasts and passengers could look all around the museum at the pieces of railway history and enjoy train rides around the castle. Among the collection of standard gauge engines, there were also a few narrow gauge engines too. Among them being the most famous one on Sodor, Duke the Lost Engine. He had been working on the Skarloey Railway for a long time since his rescue from the old sheds of Mid-Sodor. As of 1993, he decided that perhaps he was getting too old for working, so when the Earl spoke about starting his collection, Duke volunteered to be a part of it. While this did come as a shock to the others, especially Sir Handel and Peter Sam, they understood why their old grandpuff had chosen to make this decision. While the railway had boosted from the popularity of the museum's completion and the rail tours from both the mainland and Sodor, it had been decided that the railway needed a permanent engine to take charge of the Pullman service full-time, as the bigger engines such as Gordon, Henry, Gareth, Aaron, Braxton, Daniel, Zoe, Lachlan, Ian, Reginald, Brian, Marathon, Craig, Caitlin, Jordan, and Alfred were pulling this train on top of their own work, which wasn't working out for them. But there soon would be another engine that would demand coverage of the service. But that's another story.